This is John Lauder, host of The Cheap Seats. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media.
This is Jenna Burt, host of the Confessions of a Military Spouse podcast here on Public House Media. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media. Once you're done with this episode, I hope you'll come check out my show, Confessions of a Military Spouse, where we dig deep and talk about the unspoken hard truths of what it's really like to be a military spouse. A new show comes out bi-weekly. Don't forget to subscribe on iTunes so you never miss an episode of Confessions of a Military Spouse. Thanks again for checking out the following broadcast on Public House Media.
Welcome to Coffee with Keith and Katie, everybody. We're finally in one household. Keith is behind the camera. I am getting the Easter egg dye ready. This is going very poorly. I wanted to wait until you were watching so that you could see the tablets dissolve. My mom always has the plastic cups that actually came with paws, so they're the perfect size. We are improvising because Keith and I have been married for nearly 8 years, and we have never dyed Easter eggs together before.
Never done it before.
Never.
Alright, so what are you doing now?
So, you get these cheap little packages. Paz is the preferred brand. You put dye tablets into a cup or a dish, and then you add water and vinegar according to the package instructions.
Okay.
Once they're all dissolved, you put eggs in them and you dye them. You can use this dipper, which is basically worthless.
Why is it worthless?
It's just small and doesn't... You'll see. You'll see.
Hi, Fuzz.
First, you have to get this stuff to dissolve. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, Mom. Usually it dissolves right away.
Want me to try it?
It's said to use room temperature water.
Were you supposed to use the vinegar first?
No, it says...
What?
It says, put 1 tablet in a cup, add 1 tablespoon vinegar, let tablet dissolve.
Yeah.
And then room temperature water.
Yup. What did I say? Alright.
Oops.
Here.
Oh.
Let me try it.
What are you gonna try?
I'll mix her up in there for you.
How are you gonna mix it up
So-
any differently?
So
I
I put...
add vinegar.
You think you add more vinegar? Make it a little more acidic?
Yeah.
Give her a whirl.
Alright, here we go.
David, thanks for watching.
Hi, David.
So, since you're just joining us, Katie had one job to do.
I did.
And she's...
I can see it going.
It's going more now?
Yeah. No fuzz.
There we go. Katie had one job to do. She was supposed to put the vinegar on there first so it dissolved, but it wasn't doing it. So we had to add more vinegar.
Ow!
Did you bite her?
Yes!
Mr. Fuzzy Face. Isn't that cool? Be like that? Alright, so we got it going now.
We got it going.
Alright.
Well, while we wait, I was looking up different theories on why we dye Easter eggs, and there are a bunch of different...
Yeah, we all saw it that time. Stop trying to bite her.
You're gonna go in the bedroom behind a closed door.
That's right. Go in the bedroom. That's what you get.
Fuzzy Face is having a timeout.
You're on timeout. Let's see. He's gonna reach his paws underneath that door too.
Yes. Gonna happen.
Maybe not.
So,
All right.
there are several different ideas of the origins of dyeing Easter eggs. One is a pagan tradition. The pagans brought us everything. Pagans celebrated spring as a rebirth, and eggs are a typical symbol of rebirth and new life, and they decorated the Easter eggs and gave them to friends and family. That's one thought. One is, well, a lot of it is biblical. Some traditions say that, what, is he trying to get out?
I'm trying to get out.
He's got his paw up under there.
All right.
I can hear him crying. Different religious traditions state that when Mary, mother of Jesus, asked the soldiers to take Jesus down from the cross, they said no. She cried, and she cried on the eggs. She cried on a basket of eggs, and they turned red. There's quite a few stories that involve women crying over Jesus or the tomb and eggs turning red.
Okay.
But that's the most popular one.
So pick whatever version you want.
Whatever version you want.
Okay.
I think
Yep,
we are
there it is.
ready.
There's his paw right there. That's what you get. What you get for being naughty. All right.
Okay, do we have eggs? You were in
We
charge
have
of
the
one.
eggs. Boom. Right there. I was in charge of the eggs. So, of course, we have eggs. Here you go.
Oh, okay. I'm doing it.
All right.
Bring those over here, Keith. Now, dyeing Easter eggs is a tradition in my house. Keith,
So-
you dyed it a few times, but it's not really a tradition for
We
you.
dyed eggs a few times, like every family does. Dyed eggs a few times, carved pumpkins a few times, did Valentine's. But the really biggest tradition that we had when it came to the holidays was doing Christmas cookies. We always did those. But when it came to Easter eggs, stuff like that, sometimes we did it, sometimes we didn't. So it wasn't a huge deal.
We had quite the tradition. Here, hold this. You hold it, and I will talk and do show and tell. So we had a few traditions. Mom and I would always go looking for wussy pillows. That's what I have always called it. What I probably will always call it. Wussy pillows, also known as pussy willows.
So you're drawing Oh my goodness, look at that.
We'd go hunting for wussy pillows. We'd find some. That's how you know it's spring, when wussy pillows are out. We'd go find some, cut them, and put them in a vase. And then hang little decorations on it, like a little tree, almost like a Christmas tree, but it was a little wussy pillow tree, and tiny little eggs, I think. I'm trying to think. Were they tiny little eggs we put on there?
I don't know.
I'm going to say they were eggs. So we'd do that, and then we would dye Easter eggs. And there is... I always loved how Mom has the perfect plastic cups that came with original sets.
Take that from you.
So this is a way you can. This little thing is not.
Not really working how it should, huh?
No. It's just too small and flimsy. So, Mom would get out. She would do all the work. You know how moms do. Mom does all the work, and then she sits me down in front of usually 4 to 6 things of dye. Gives me a whole bunch of eggs, and I dye them. Always plenty of paper towels on hand, because this stuff does get on my hands, and we've discussed how I don't.
Katie doesn't do sticky hands.
I don't do things on my hands. That's just not something that I'm okay with. I don't. The problem with dyeing Easter eggs is patience.
How long does it take? That's probably why I never did it as a kid.
It says suggested dye time is 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Depends on how dark you want the color to be.
Okay.
Are you going to do those two, or do you want me to do them for you?
Well, I get to do them.
Okay, then I'll just do these two.
Just trying to hog all the. You said I haven't dyed Easter eggs for years, and you're trying to steal my Easter eggs.
Yep. That's exactly what
It's not okay.
But we always use spoons to get the eggs in and out because this little contraption is worthless.
All right, so take that out for a second. Let's see how it's doing. Okay. Looking pretty good.
Leave it in just a little bit longer. We're going to leave this one in so it's really nice and dark. This one we'll flip over and put in another color. So, that's the Binger tradition.
You did it every year.
Every year.
Is there any arts and crafts thing you didn't do as a child?
No. I don't think so. We also did where you empty the egg. You don't hard boil it because it has to be soft. But like you tap a little hole in the top and the bottom, then you kind of have to blow the egg out.
Mm-hmm.
So it's empty, and then you can dye it and reuse it because it's just an eggshell then.
Oh.
We tried that. It did not go well for me. Let's see how this is. Yeah.
That looks pretty good right there.
That's a nice one.
All right. So now you're flipping it over. Oh, would you look at that? Dig it back out. Salvage most of it.
Oh my goodness.
Did you crack it?
No.
No.
Alright. Now we'll do
Purple and yellow. Vikings colors
Panther colors.
for Pittsville Panthers.
And we were in Cincinnati at a high school this weekend who also were the Purple Panthers.
God, we were in Cincinnati this weekend. My goodness.
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati is, nah. I just don't like the city.
I know.
I don't like the city of Cincinnati.
It's rough going for you.
It's got that area by the baseball stadium where we were at. That area is cool.
We did tour the Great American Ballpark because we have to visit every ballpark. So we thought the Reds weren't in town, so we just checked out the ballpark. And the most memorable thing about the tour was that the female tour guide had a shirt that fit her.
So your tours at Wrigley Field are much better.
Yes.
I would agree.
Although we wear men's shirts.
Although you wear shirts that don't fit.
Ragamuffins.
Right.
We look like ragamuffins, but we give much better tours.
Okay. The women look like ragamuffins. The guys that wear guys' shirts, they actually look okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was opposite this time. The guy who was following us was like untucked and unkempt, and he did not look professional at all.
All right. Well, let's see what this looks like.
It hasn't been long enough.
Take it out. Let's see.
Who's dyeing the eggs?
That looks pretty good.
Not good enough?
Yeah. Looks pretty solid.
Kind of cool. It kind of does a fade out.
Boom.
And now we put it in the egg dryer stand. Which is the
I
box.
tore the box open.
But Keith had one job to do. He had to open the box, and he opened it like an ape. Alright,
Well, the egg's still staying in there. I think I did a pretty great job.
let's see how we did here. Ooh, nice and pink. Now this one, I used wax to write my name.
Didn't do it, huh?
And it, nope.
Not quite. Well, it looks great.
Well, thank you. One side is done better than the other.
All right.
Well, it's a pink egg.
Looks good. So we got a pink egg, nice and bright. And we have a purple and yellow egg, kind of fades out there.
You.
All right. Cool. My turn?
Your turn. See how you do, Keith. It also comes with stickers and wraps. This is a stand. The egg can sit right in there on a stand.
All right. So I'm gonna try to write something here. Yep. See, I see how you broke it.
See?
Not the strongest in the world. I'm just gonna write hi. See how that.
Well, you're definitely using more wax than I did.
I have the benefit of going second and learning from your errors.
Yep. It's been a while since I've done this.
All right. So that just supposed to say hi on there.
Okay.
And I will put that in. Put the whole thing in yellow.
You used the blue spoon to put it in the yellow, though.
Oh, that's okay.
It's gonna be green.
That's okay. Green's a good color. All right, so I'll have that one sitting in there, and I'll do something a little more fancy with this one.
Okay.
All right. Boom. See. Got that. Put the pink first. Throw that in the sink. Boom.
That seemed unnecessary.
We're gonna get a rainbow thing going here. We're gonna go from pink to purple to blue.
Oh boy.
So yeah, when I was a kid, we didn't do much for egg decorating. Like I said, we didn't really do much for Halloween either, but I did carve a pumpkin a couple times, I guess. I always got a little frustrated with carving a pumpkin though. It was so messy, and it never turned out how it was supposed to turn out. But I'm not an artist, so you know I can barely draw a smiley face, much less try to carve one out of a pumpkin. So, but what we did do for Christmas, we made like the entire Green Bay Packer roster out of gingerbread men. That was pretty fun. I gotta leave that in there for a while. So we were in Cincinnati
This past weekend.
I had some work to do, but Katie was able to work with me this weekend. That was exciting.
Yeah.
Katie got to see what I do on site. So we enjoyed our time there. She got to meet some of my coworkers, which was fun. And yeah, we went to Great American Ballpark, got another ballpark crossed off the list for ballparks that we've seen. However, we have to go see a game at every ballpark. Just the tour and seeing it doesn't count.
Yes.
So we do not have a stamp in our book for the Great American Ballpark yet, because we actually have to see a game there. One place we do have to go to this summer is Dallas. We have to go to Dallas,
Texas, Arlington.
to see the Ranger Stadium, because they're tearing that one down. So we're gonna have to get to Dallas at one of these weekends that I'm not working.
Arlington.
Arlington. It's Dallas.
I don't think they would agree with you.
All right, so I got pink in there. Gonna go upside down with that bad dad. I'm gonna go purple. Boom, got that sitting on there pretty. I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna go with blue. We're gonna do the purple, the pink, the purple, and then into the blue. So we're gonna go light to darker to really dark. And it's alright that we have the whole thing submerged in the purple, because the blue will just cover up the purple and make it even darker. So that's the idea behind that. Let's see how Katie's egg is turning out here. pretty good. Kind of got a sunrise thing going.
I was
It's
just
like
gonna say
different,
it's like a sunrise sunset thing.
sunrise, sunset. It's exactly what you were going for, isn't it?
It is.
That's what you were telling me
It's
before
the
we started.
it's
today.
the rebirth. It's what Easter is.
And this one is just a
It's
very
just pink.
a very attractive pink, hot
Yep.
pink. So, what else do we do? And in Cincinnati, people will say Skyline chili is a big deal, and it is a big deal. I don't know why it's a big deal.
I didn't have it.
It's a good thing because I taught you better before you went to Cincinnati. Skyline chili, it's like a big thing that Cincinnati has, and everybody swears, "Oh, this is the greatest thing in the world," but it's not. I had it 3 times. First time, everybody was telling me how great it was going to be. I thought, "Wow, this is going to be great," and it actually was pretty good. I'm like, "Wow, this is really good," but it wasn't in Cincinnati. It was outside of Cincinnati. And then next time I was in the city, I had it. I thought it was awful. It was terrible. And then, all right, gave it a 3rd try, and it was bad as well. It's just not that good. It's just
Where
like,
was the 3rd one? In the city?
in the city as well. So maybe the key to doing Skyline chili is to not do it in Cincinnati. But good luck trying to find it outside of Cincinnati, because it's a Cincinnati thing. So going to different regions of the country, like different regions, they have their different fast food places. Cincinnati, Skyline, it's awful. In California, everybody loves In-N-Out Burger. I had this very different reaction to In-N-Out Burger. Everybody said how great it was going to be. I had it. I didn't think it was that good at all. The fries are terrible. Everybody agrees on that. But you have to get animal style in order to make the fries bearable. And animal style fries are pretty good. I didn't think the burger was good. And I'd like, you guys are terrible. You think that this is so good, and I don't think it's good at all. All right, so we have pink, we have purple, and now
Looking pretty good.
we're gonna put the purple one into the blue, and we're gonna finish it off in there, just like that. In-N-Out Burger is pretty good, but it took me a number of times to actually warm up to it and get used to it. Because you just have to keep eating the burger and you realize that you didn't pay that much for the burger, and the burger's actually pretty solid. So I think the people that live there and everybody that's had it numerous times, they say, oh, you can't get anything better than In-N-Out. And maybe in the area, yeah, you might be right. It just took me a while to get used to it. So I'd say Skyline chili, no point in even trying it. In-N-Out Burger, definitely try it, because you might be one of the people that say it's amazing. You might be one of the people that say it's not that great, but I would definitely suggest In-N-Out. 3rd one, Whataburger in Texas, pretty good. You get different choices to choose from when it comes to your burger. So you actually get different options to do your burger, which is nice. Anyways, I guess this turned into a fast food episode about me rating my fast food experiences, because what else are you going to talk about when you're doing Easter eggs for a while? You know,
This is why I had a hard time with it, because you had to be patient. And
my parents always did a good job at the Easter baskets. So we did the Easter baskets, and that was always really fun.
yes.
All right, so got that.
Let's
finished
see
up
the other
there.
side.
Pretty good there. So we're gonna let that dry. I think that turned out all right there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we'll put that in there, and now we'll see how this crazy yellow did.
That Tweety Bird yellow.
Tweety Bird yellow. See, it didn't. I really pressed hard on there. Can barely make. I just put high to
I
just have
can
fun.
kind
You can
of
barely make
see
that out.
it.
You know what we're gonna do now?
What?
Let's just try to make it green.
Okay. Ah.
Oh, yeah. That's good, isn't it? Just leave it in there for a couple of seconds. See what kind of color that makes. So, anything else to say about Easter eggs? My parents, they always did the Easter baskets on this. That was always fun. They did a great job with that. Having the Easter baskets. But the one thing that was always a bummer about the Easter baskets was that my mom She did not follow the rules. They always put a bunch of great candy in there, and I loved it. But my mom mixed the M&Ms and the Skittles together. So instead of jelly beans, because none of us really cared for like jelly beans. That was before like Jelly Bellies became super big, and that's only what you use. But you just had like the classic like older style jelly beans. We didn't really care for that, so my mom used M&Ms and Skittles, which was great. But she mixed the M&Ms and the Skittles in the same basket, so I was playing Russian roulette with the Easter basket, trying to make sure that I got an M&M when I wanted it and the Skittle when I wanted it.
Oh, there you can see the high better.
Now you can see the high better.
It's a very pretty color.
All right, so it's kind of like, kind of looks like the Wicked Witch of the West skin. It's an ugly green, kind of.
I think it's a pretty
It's a
green.
pretty green. Boom. There we go.
There you go. We did it.
We did it.
We dyed 4 Easter eggs.
Now, you guys, when we're done, go back to the video and tell us which egg you like the best. Do you like
Sunrise, sunset,
sunrise, sunset, like the
pink,
just plain old pink, very nice. You got the one that I just finished, the bluish green, got a little bit of blue and green in there, or the
traditional.
pink, purple, and into blue. I think this one's my favorite. I think that one turned out the best.
I like the sunrise, sunset one.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
We'll just see about that. All right, everybody, this has been Coffee with Keith.
And Katie on Public House Media.
Quick heads up for you guys. We are going to be dissolving our show on Public House Media. Sadly, we are going to be going off the airwaves on Public House Media starting in May. So April is going to be our last month with Public House Media. But
We have
there's
2 more episodes.
2 more episodes after this one, but we'll touch more on that in the upcoming shows and let you know more about how Coffee with Keith and Katie are continuing. But just a heads up to let you guys know, I'm still active on Public House Media. I'm still going to be a part of the Cheap Seats, so definitely tune into the Cheap Seats. It's just the show has run its course on Public House Media, but we love Public House Media and we love what they're doing, and hopefully we can do some more stuff with them in the future as I'm doing with the Cheap Seats. But more on that in later shows. This has been Easter egg decorating
Yay!
on Coffee with Keith and Katie on Public House Media. Thank you for joining us on this episode, and we will see you again next week for more Coffee with Keith
And Katie. Bye, guys.